Little Mufasa looks up and sees something unbelievable. On a grassland dry for years, huge raindrops start falling.
What is this?
Rain! Rain! Oh, finally we have rain!
Hearing the sound of rain, the animals nearby rush toward the waterhole. Mufasa has never seen rain before, so he runs down to play happily, but he has no idea. Danger is already closing in as the water keeps rising. King Masigo quickly senses something is wrong, but young Mufasa is already trapped in the water and cannot get back to shore by himself. At the same time, the water upstream is rising fast. Heavy rain turns into raging floodwater, rushing toward the reservoir at terrifying speed. In Mufasa's frightened eyes, the violent flood suddenly crashes down and sweeps all the lions into the current. They completely lose direction. Afia is lucky enough to be washed back to shore.
Find my voice! Mom!
Masigo also uses all his strength to grab Mufasa and throws his son toward the embankment. Mufasa gathers his courage, desperately trying to climb back to his mother, but he is only one step away from Afia, yet it feels like an uncrossable abyss between them. Fate changes completely in this moment. A huge elephant herd is also dragged into the flood. Masigo sees the danger in time, but it is too late to say goodbye to his son. Afia can only watch helplessly as Mufasa is carried farther away by the current. From then on, no one knows if he is alive or dead. In the end, Mufasa is completely torn away from his home and carried by the water to an unknown place. When the flood slowly calms down, Mufasa somehow survives. Using the last of his strength, he struggles toward the surface and grabs a floating dead branch. At this moment, he has no idea where he is or where the current will take him. He wants to call out for his father, but all around him, there is only the sound of water. Just like that, Mufasa holds onto the branch and drifts for a long time, too exhausted to stay awake. He finally falls asleep. Right then, a young lion finds him. This little lion is named Taka, the future Scar. Taka looks at Mufasa in the water and immediately gives him bad news. He says Mufasa is about to be eaten by crocodiles. Sure enough, 2 crocodiles have already locked onto Mufasa, but Mufasa still cannot swim and can only struggle in the water. Taka stands on the bank, keep encouraging him. Mufasa finally reaches the shore, but no matter what he does, he cannot climb up. At the critical moment, Taka finally reaches out to pull him, but with his strength, he cannot save this strange little lion. Just as the crocodiles are about to strike, a fierce lioness suddenly appears. With one roar, she scares the 2 crocodiles away. Only then does Mufasa survive. Taka thinks he can finally have a friend, so he immediately begs his mother Eshe to take Mufasa in. But Eshe does not welcome a stray cub with an unknown past, because no pride easily accepts an outsider. Mufasa quickly explains that he was swept away from home by the flood. Taka also keeps speaking up for him. Eshe stays silent for a moment. She knows Taka has always wanted a companion, and she has heard Mufasa's tragic story.